Let's take a proper call. Neil, the England fan's giving us a call. Neil, welcome. Good morning.
Morning, Neil.
Good morning, Ali, my son. How are you?
I'm all right, mate. I've recovered. I'm getting it for the. You don't want to give me as well, by the way, but I'm getting it for the Scotland fans as well this morning. we get well beat, mate, and congratulations. There you go.
Yeah. Listen, I thought they played really well, didn't I?
Did he know who that was, Neil? Did he?
Of course I did.
Yeah, we ain't got a clue, really.
Nah.
You can recognise that voice a mile away.
But it's the Yorkshire accent that gives it away. I can't quite do my Scottish one yet.
I'll tell you what, though, Neil. I mean, Scotland were a disappointment. There's no getting away from it. However, I mean, and I will say it again, some of the individual performances, particularly in the first half from England, Neil, were different class.
Player for player, England were better. 1 to 11 were better.
Yeah.
I said, about a year ago, Alan, I'd say I'd never seen anybody like Bellingham at 18, 19 years of age.
Yeah.
He's going to be the world's best. I've said it for a couple of years now. I've never seen anybody as cool and calm and with his quick feet, and he sees everything. He sees the short pass, the long pass. The way. I know he tapped that goal in, the second goal, but most players would have stood still when they laid that ball in, and he carried on, and he ends up getting a ricochet, and it's not an accident there. I think it's a great example for the young ones, man. I thought it was a super performance, but I think when there's no pressure on, lads are like, they can just play like that. And, it was a one-sider, really.
Neil,
wasn't it?
Neil, I want to ask you, in terms of Bellingham, we're watching the progress, still only 20. I think it was only 20 in June. Neil, would you be a little bit surprised that he wasn't spotted by a club in England, for example? It's brilliant recruitment and brilliant scouting once again from Dortmund in particular, who must be one of the best in the world at it. But would you not be a little bit surprised, maybe a wee bit disappointed none of the English clubs saw this?
I think we're a little bit, not dubious, we're a bit hesitant with youngsters, I think, at our top clubs. Brighton have started doing it the other way, haven't they, with the senior, looking at the senior ones. But I think with Bellingham, they didn't think it was that sort of player, and let's wait and see. They never thought he was going to shoot up as quick as he has, because normally it takes you a few years, but he's just come straight through in the 18 months. And he'll be a snipper. He'll be a snip for Real Madrid.
Oh,
I had to say to you, I know that Harry got I felt a little bit sorry for him second half, Harry. The only thing I would say is, I feel that in the summer, if he'd have been given what he wanted to leave, he'd have gone. So whether he stayed there because he's 4 or 5 million short, what I'm going to say to you two is, if you were 4 or 5 million short and you knew you weren't going to play, would you stick it out?
No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. No. I'd listen. I left United. I wasn't getting a regular game. I wasn't playing great. And I had another 2.5 years in my contract, and I went, nah, I've got to play. I can't do this.
No, I know. I just think it's not got the wrong advice, but I think if you don't go looking for money, it comes to you. Yeah. And I think he'd have done superb at West Ham, mate.
I do. Neil, what about Gareth? What he said? Look, Gareth really sticking up for Harry, and when the goal went in, apart from ruining Ali's bet, when the OG went in, I looked and I thought, oh no, it's Harry. No, this guy's got no luck. But Gareth standing by him. He's not leave him alone. This is sick.
Well, I'm not being honest with you. I think that's one of the few positions. I don't think we've got that many options better than Harry Maguire. Me, I look at what we've got. Yeah, you might say put him, but they're not tried and tested, and managers tend to want to go with the people that they know, that they trust, and they support them through thick and thin, and that's what Gareth's doing. So you got to take your hat off to him.
I get that. I get that, Neil. But do you not think it was an opportunity, perhaps, to bring Tomori on? I thought the two English lads, they weren't up against much, but they looked really comfortable. And Duncan and Gay have given themselves, it was a perfect game for them, and they've come through it with big ticks and pass marks. But if he was going to make a substitution, whether it was an injury, and I know he maybe wanted to give Harry some game time, but do you not think it'd be an opportunity to maybe a look at Tomori or one of the Colwell or one of the other boys?
I think it might have been Gareth's way of putting two fingers up.
Yeah.
I do, honestly. I think he might have thinking, look, I'm the gaffer, I'm supporting him. Yep. He's getting some stake and sod it. Because, like you say, there were no reason for him to come on, were there? He knows what Harry can do.
Yeah, I thought both fullbacks. I thought both fullbacks were brilliant as well.
Excellent.
Walker is just playing out
He's a machine.
He really is.
He's a machine.
He's like a good red wine, isn't he, Alan?
Yeah.
Walker.
Maturing with age.
Well, Alan could answer that question perfectly, I would imagine.
Neil, what about so you've made the front page of the Daily Star.
I didn't know that.
Boffins, this is these stupid Americans. Boffins are 100% sure they've got this right. Secret of success, never give more than 85%. There's a picture next to say, no, but I want 110%. Now Ali's with you and I'm with you.
Yeah. Well,
we gone soft?
Well, they just come up with things, don't they, just to get a headline for the 24-hour fish and chip paper, isn't it, really? I mean, if you give 85% to any level, you're not going to win. You're not going to do your thing. You've got to give maximum to come out, I think. And not just in football, Alan. I think in life in general, whether you're going to shop and you're selling newspapers or everything, you've just got to give everything and put everything in. And I think that's why England, as a country, why we're so good. Because we are. Well, we put everything into everything.
Well, I think we used to be. I'm not so sure now, Great Britain. I think we've lost the great in it. Neil, what about I've got to be quick. With that side, okay, it was a friendly. Let's not kid ourselves. It was a friendly, but there was an edge to the game. With that side, with the bench, with the players who were not there that evening, England have to target winning at the Euros and winning a World Cup, surely, with that squad.
Well, I hope Gareth proves me wrong. I think Gareth's done a brilliant job. I've said that on the show many times. And he's got youngsters now wanting to come in training, wanting to play, win together. I just don't see, when they get to quarter-finals, semi-finals, having that little bit, a drive to get them over the line, what your club used to do and things like that. I don't see that. And I hope he proves me wrong. I hope he does win something because he deserves it. He is a lovely lad. But it's just that when you're in management, I just think you need that edge. And I don't see that in the major... Listen, we'll qualify for every competition while he's there. But winning it is a different ballgame. And, it's like that front page of the Daily Star, isn't it? You've got to get 100%, not 85.
Yeah, no, I agree. Neil, who have you got the weekend? I've got your break.
Rotherham at home, isn't it?
Ooh.
It's a 6-pointer already. Now, well, listen, my old team as well. So it'll be a good... Everybody can beat everybody in this league. It's a great league, Ali. And I'm sorry about you last night, Ali, because I do love Scotland, all right?
And 3-1 was a great price as
well.
You're
still welcome back up here in Dunoon. Look forward to seeing you, Neil.
talkSPORT Breakfast with Alan Brazil. Thursday and Friday morning, 6 till 10. On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.